Justin. On today's video, we are going to be unboxing and creating with Mini Brands Create Masterpieces. So with this series of Mini Brands, there is a DIY element to it. So we're going to crack these cases open and get started. This is ball number 1, and we have 5 packages and 2 pieces of documentation. This first one is like a build guide, and then the other one is the actual collector's guide. So this is the build guide, and this is the collector's guide. So we're going to just do some up close shots of these first, and then we'll get into the unboxing. Okay, so it says there are 50 plus to collect. So here you see the different combinations. Some of them have different elements of them. Like on one side there is like the original artwork, and then like the edited one that's exclusive to the design of Mini Brands. So I'm kind of interested to see how these will play out. And as you can see, they're kind of fun elements. Like this is the original painting, and then Mini Brands added these little emoji characters in it to kind of be like quirky elements of the same thing. So we'll see about that once we encounter one, if we have them. Here it shows you kind of a range of things that you may or may not receive. There is, of course, the paintings. There are easels. And then there is a kind of like a museum box. Kind of like that storage box for collectibles, things of that nature. And then if I flip this over, you see there are more things. So they also do include the iconic, which are mini sculptures, and then these luxuries, which are the more famous paintings, and then some more of the series. So I'm ready to open it up and see. And then I did want to show you guys, there's also a build guide that will walk you through all of the steps of doing your creation. So everything is well thought out. So now let's open up these packages. For our first ball, we did really well. So here is a miniature replica of Michelangelo's David. This is Clement, the lady in gold. So basically this is the frame, the peel and stick canvas, and then the frame itself. And then this is Marx the Foxes painting, and again this is the canvas. This is the inner frame of the canvas, and then the painting frame. And then I got a magnifying glass, and then a artist paint brush and paint palette. So for my very first ball, I did pretty good. So let's put these things together, and then we'll talk about how we're going to display them, and then we'll move to the second ball. Okay, so everything is now in the room. So let's look at our first item, which is the miniature statue of David. So this would be great for like a mantelpiece or a little side table that's in your doll dioramas. Here are the masterpieces themselves. You can easily affix them to walls in your dollhouses or dioramas. And I just use a little sticky putty, poster putty to do that, and they fit just nicely. And then yes, about the additional accessories like the magnifying glass, your 1/6 scale dolls can't hold them, and the paintbrush and the doll palette or artist palette, they are doll size. So great job. So now let's move on to our second and last ball. Okay, so ball number 2, we got some amazing things. We did get the art crate, and it does include this little mini crowbar. We got Napoleon crossing the Alps, Dancer on 2 points. Unfortunately, we did get a double, which is the Lady in Gold. Now, one thing that you can do, this is just like a crafty type thing. You can leave it unfinished and make it like a work in progress, or you can actually use this as a template and create your own art and put it in the frame. So it's up to you. And then we got a duplicate magnifying glass, which isn't too bad for me because I think they're nice. So let's go ahead and put these elements together, and then we will display them in the room. Now everything is put together. The art crate is really nice and simple. This can go on and it snaps in, and then you can use the real metal crowbar to go into those grooves and pry it open. It's just hard to do it with one hand on camera, but it does pop open. And then these are additional paintings, so they are on our wall with a little poster buddy. And then remember when I said for that duplicate that we had, you could use it as a template and create your own art? That's exactly what I did. So I had some little mini printables that I had already made up with my logo on it. And I was like, this is probably the perfect size. And it was. So now I can use this for whatever purpose I want. So I really enjoyed this collection. And I think I'm done. I got all the big elements of the masterpieces. And I hope you enjoy collecting it once you find them in your local stores or online.